Body bags were horror lies.
What is up, y'all? Dubbles at you again. Week 111 on the body bags. Sorry if I sound a little crappy or look a little crappy this week, especially because I'm coming over some allergies right now. Kind of feel shitty and stopped up. So I'm gonna keep this as brief as possible for this review. So one of the latest Netflix watches I've had is kind of highly debated. Right as of right now, anyway. It had a little hype in Steam, which is quickly getting overpowered with all the it talk. But anyways, that is Transfiguration from 2017. Of course, this is a pretty indie flick. You follow a young black teenager who is pretty much obsessed with vampire films and just vampire lore in general. And it basically follows the day of life, kind of day by day, of this guy, and his new love interest is the main focus of the story, I suppose. And they're just kind of bonding and getting along, and she kind of comes to find out that his love for vampires might be a little more than she expected, and that he is planning on taking it to the next level. So that's all I really want to give away the plot. I really like how the plot develops. It's kind of a slower paced movie, dialogue heavy, but the character development is really, I think it's really smart and well done. You kind of have his surroundings, this inner city life, developing his character. He has all this pressure from kind of gangs and the bad kids on the block kind of thing. You have he's grown up in a parentless home. He's pretty much getting raised by his older brother. So you got a lot of these dynamics and stuff that lend themselves to, this kid's mindset and kind of where he's coming from. Really big part of the story is his older brother, which is kind of his rock, his father and his mother, if you will, and his love interest. She, like I said, she's coming to discover more things about him. More than she probably had in store originally when they started talking. Really good acting performances from especially the main actor. I've seen this movie being compared to, I've heard this movie being compared to a hood version of Martin. It's that inner city version of Martin, which I could definitely see that, but it has a lot of other dynamics going for it as well. Even more, it might even take a little more from a movie like Get Out, and you're dealing with racial issues. You're dealing with gang life. You're dealing with a lot of cool, like real life problems, and a lot of other dynamics going on there than just really his love for vampires. But it has a really cool gritty look to it. It's kind of hard to explain. Really, everything feels really claustrophobic. Like everything's really tight shots, really close shots, and it really showcases, how mild of a lifestyle he's living. He doesn't have much. Like I said, of course, he's coming from honest beginnings. He's not got a huge pad or anything like that, but everything just feels. You can almost feel the pressure of the world weighing down on this kid. I thought it was really interesting, and the hues used are really drowned out, and it kind of gives you that pale lifelessness that you would expect from a vampire film, I suppose. Like it's really not a beautiful film, but I think that works for it at the same time. Like it's very watchable, and there's something about it that really draws you in. It has all the hues and colors are really drowned out. It's just got this gray tone to it and look that really fits, fits the story going on here. As a horror fan, I'm sure a lot of you guys will appreciate a lot of the references. He even did references Martin in the film. Of course, she's watching Nosferatu. they make fun of Twilight. Like, there's a lot of cool references in the horror community. And he's kind of, watching these movies throughout the film. Really good vampire flick. Like, just a really interesting take on it. Just really fresh and new. That's what the horror community really needs right now. We need more original content. I can appreciate a solid remake. I can appreciate another sequel in a franchise or whatever. But we really need this new and original content. We need something. I can appreciate the creativity, and there's a lot coming from this movie. It is maybe a slower movie and a little dialogue heavy. Would be my only really minor complaint about this movie. But I think it works. There's enough action, thrown in throughout, and the development of this character interests me. So, really solid review on this one. I'll give it 8.5 out of 10. Until next week, y'all. Definitely go peep out Transfiguration if you got Netflix. And until next week. Peace.